Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our PUBCAP meeting. This is for the 25-26 year. So I'd like to welcome everyone, and I'd like to call this meeting to order. It is 5:30. Okay. Let's go ahead and start with introductions. So we'll start on my right.
Luz Marshall, Brownsville ISD.
Jose Medrano, small business owner.
Patricia Cavazos, BISD.
Good evening, Chester Gonzalez, attorney.
Araceli Aguilar, Gomez Fragoso and Associates.
Good evening, my name is Daniela Sosa, and I'm with the Small Business Administration.
I'm Ryan Greenfeld. I'm the Communications and PR Manager here at BPUB and the PUBCAP Liaison.
Welcome back, Ryan.
Thank you. Come back.
We
Welcome
love
back.
having you back.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's move on to the agenda. Approval for the June, July minutes.
I so move that they be approved.
I'll second.
Okay, all of those approve it. So we'll move on to the next one. Motion approved. Let's go on to old business. Ryan, is there any old business?
Looking back, our last meeting was July. So going back over the last business that we had covered, we had talked some about the upcoming community event, and we'll be having a presentation on that this evening. We also just mentioned that we weren't having the traditional August meeting, and we did bring up that we had a drought roundtable that was scheduled that ended up having to be postponed, and we'll let y'all know when we have another date for that.
Okay. Okay, so if there's not any corrections for that, then we'll go ahead and, we already did them. I'm sorry, excuse me, the minutes. Okay, next one on the agenda is new business. Sorry, new business.
For new business, I just have a couple of items, one of which we've already mentioned, which is that I've been reinstated as the PUBCAP liaison. So if y'all have any concerns or questions or anything, y'all can just go ahead and direct it over to me. I'll be y'all's new contact. And other than that, I did want to just bring up that next month is going to be Public Power Month. So you'll be seeing a lot more information coming out about municipally owned utilities and the importance of public power.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Ryan.
Next thing on the agenda is the PUB community event.
Good evening, members of PUBCAP. My name is Miguel Callis, Digital Information Platforms Manager with the Brownsville Public Utilities Board, and I'll be presenting today on the public event that we're having for the community coming up in October. So the purpose of this event is to connect with our customers. We want to showcase all the programs and services and topics of interest related to projects that the utility is working on and offers for customers. The goal here is to enhance our community relationships with the customers, as well as educate the public on all the ongoings of the utility. We also want to highlight our programs such as rebates, assistance programs, and other customer-facing programs that we have. So just to give you a little bit of background, we did initiate last year our first event, and that was in a partnership with the Children's Museum of Brownsville. We had over 21 departments participating in that event, and it drew about 840 attendees. We had several activities geared towards kids, a lot of interactive presentations. We did have information booths from the departments sharing information on projects such as Resaca restoration, and the benefits of that, as well as the AMI project as well. We also had various interactive activities such as Touch a Truck, where attendees got to interact with our crews and get a firsthand experience on the equipment that they use to provide essential services to our community. We also had a lot of other presentations. As Ryan mentioned, we had an interactive presentation that was geared towards kids to provide engagement and education on the value of public power. That presentation covered everything from where energy comes from, how it's generated, how it's distributed into customers' homes, and then also touched on the electrical safety part of it, which is very important. So this year we want to go a little bit bigger. We're labeling our community event the Big Public Utilities Bash, and that's scheduled for Friday, October 10th, here at the BPUB headquarters. The event will be from 5:30 to 8:30. And we have very similar activities planned, with the exception of a few additional ones too. Again, the intent here is to engage the community and really showcase all of the things that PUB has to offer. Featuring this year again will be the Touch a Truck. The kids will be able to engage again with crews and interact with them and learn about how they provide those essential services. Last year, one of the big activities that we had and was very, very well received was the bucket truck rides, where attendees got to raffle a ride basically and get a first-hand view of what it is to be a lineman. And so they got to go into a bucket and be lifted up, obviously taking all the safety precautions in place. But it was very insightful, and let me tell you, I was able to go on one of these, and it's a very insightful view when you see, you know, the work that the linemen do to keep our lights on and restore power whenever it goes out. Again, we'll be having the information booths, so we are maximizing engagement by conducting a passport where attendees will be able to go to each booth and get stamped a ticket that will be able to enter for raffle prizes as well. So we do encourage everybody that will be coming out to this community event to interact with our departments. They're there to provide the information, right? A lot of times we do have departments various times throughout the year going to various community events, but this is a chance to really connect with them cohesively here at the utility. We are continuing the educational presentation regarding public power. And this year as well, we are going to be featuring a gallery of the conservation superheroes. We do have a contest going on right now. A drawing contest going on right now, where different elementary schools will be participating to promote water and energy conservation through the form of a drawing. And so the students will be able to showcase their work here, and we'll be kicking off our community vote. So the community will be able to vote on the finalists. And it's a great way, you know, obviously for children to engage with their parents and work together to get them to think about energy and water conservation. We also want to maximize engagement by reaching out to kids and having them come and create a fun environment, right? So we are having a costume contest as well, where attendees will be able to showcase their costumes, utility themed, either a water droplet or, you know, light bulb or lineman or what have you. So again, all to encourage the engagement with the utility. New this year as well is the solar car race. We are very well aware of the importance of STEM learning, and so we're providing a fun and engaging activity for students. There is a registration going on right now where attendees can register. This is geared towards 6th through 12th, and so they can register online and they'll receive a solar car kit. The day of the event, we'll be conducting those races. And so, again, all in the spirit of maximizing STEM learning. We are also very well aware that BPUB is a community partner, so we are partnering with various organizations throughout the community to have them come and participate into our event as well. And they'll be providing various booths and information about their services as well. Just to give you an overview of the layout of the event will be held primarily in the BPUB administrative parking lot. That's the parking lot that's in front of the admin building. We have the touch truck display. This will be the focal point of the event, and we have various trucks there. We'll have our bucket trucks. We have an excavator, a backhoe, various equipment that the community will be able to interact with. And we also will have the information booths from BPUB departments set up here outside the annex building, as well as the gallery for the conservation superheroes. So throughout the various locations here at BPUB, there will be various activities for the community to enjoy. So again, the expected outcomes is that we want to provide that benefit to our customers to increase the awareness of BPUB and its services, as well as open its doors, open our doors to the community to make sure that they know that this is their hometown utility and we're here to provide those essential services. So we do encourage participation from all our department and staff, and as well as the community. So if you do have various friends or family that would like to come, I would encourage you all to invite them to participate in this event as well. We are finalizing the logistics for the event and continuing an aggressive marketing push for that. We have various billboards going throughout town. You might have seen them out by Sunrise Mall in Boca Chica, as well as we're doing a lot of outreach with the schools. We are also planning direct marketing, email marketing to BPB customers to let them know of the event. And so with that said, any questions?
Mr. Collins, I don't have a question. I just do have a comment, and that is that I have seen the campaign all over social media,
Mhm.
and so props for that.
Thank you.
Because every time I run across one, I push that forward.
Yes,
So I
sir.
think that's beneficial for the community. I also, because I had it written down, I'm like, did we invite any non-competing partners? And I appreciate that you would that you are inviting other PUB partners to participate in the event, because I think as we make the community aware of all of the good things that are being done here through BPUB, that we make the community aware of the other organizations that we partner with as well. So I just want to congratulate you on that effort. I look forward to to attending that as well.
Thank you, and yeah, I would really want to thank the staff too that's helping put this
Absolutely.
together. They're doing a superb job. A lot of them are, spending a lot of time coordinating and finalizing logistics and really doing that push to get the word out. So congratulations to them, and thank you all for those comments.
I have a question.
Yes.
Most of the events, usually the biggest problem is parking. Is there going to be like assigned parking and help with that?
Yes, so let me bring that up. So the areas listed here, basically you're parking adjacent to the admin building. All of this is designated for public parking. So there'll be plenty of parking for the community to come and accommodate that. So we're hoping that we do get the parking lot full at that time. And so we are having a lot of signage and wayfinding for the community also to be aware of where to park and all that.
Thank you.
Yes.
I wanted to commend you all. I think it's a wonderful way to interact with the community and build that strong bond between the community and PUB, where the kids, even the kids, me as an educator, it's really important to just to enlighten them, give them moral knowledge about the light, the electricity, and everything that goes on. So I think it's a wonderful way for them to just get that knowledge, that rural knowledge, and to see how things are, how things work. And then it's an incentive for them to, all the little activities that y'all are doing, it engages everybody, and I think it's a wonderful way to incorporate that awareness that's needed. So, yeah.
Thank
So
you.
kudos to y'all. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Yes.
When will the flyers be available to BISD on the drawing contest for superhero?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
The flyers, normally you give flyers to Brownsville ISD, Public
Mhm.
Information Office, and then from there, they distribute to the schools where the students have the ability or they can go into this contest? When are we going to get that?
We've already distributed those to BISD, and as well as we did some direct communication with the counselors and principals of the schools.
Because I haven't seen them. And
Okay.
normally, our school is very involved with this.
Okay.
We brought it up.
You
As a
probably have
matter of
to ask the
fact,
counselor.
I brought in this to our counselors and
Yeah. You
our
need to ask her.
principals.
She probably knows.
Okay.
Just ask her.
Okay, yeah, I'll make sure to follow up on that, but I know that we have been in contact with BISD as well as the various different schools.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Now for the BPUB overview.
As our chair mentioned, this is considered the first meeting of the PUBCAP year.
Yes.
As such, we always try to have a presentation that kind of does an overview of who BPUB is and what the purpose of PUBCAP is within that. So at its heart, BPB's key mission is to provide critical services to its customers. Specifically, that would be water, electrical, and wastewater service. We are a superior rated water utility. TCEQ has rated us as a superior water system. We have 3 water treatment facilities, 2 surface water plants, 1 brackish groundwater treatment facility. That's our Southmost Regional Water Authority plant, and that provides approximately a third of Brownsville's water. As far as electrical goes, we have a varied system. Silas Ray Power Plant is here locally in Brownsville. It is 100% owned by BPUB and is a natural gas plant. We also have Hidalgo Energy Center in Edinburgh. We have a 21% ownership of that 500 megawatt capacity plant, which is also natural gas. In addition, we have the Sendero Wind Farm that's located in Hebronville. It has a capacity of 78 megawatts and is 100% owned by BPUB, that output is. In addition, we are a member of the ERCOT market, and that means that we are able to both buy and sell electricity on that marketplace. Like our water system, our electrical system has also been recognized as a Diamond Award winner for reliable public power from the American Public Power Association. And then finally, we do also have our wastewater system. This is 2 wastewater treatment plants. We have lift stations all over the city that make sure that gets to that the material gets to the treatment plants. In addition, there's miles of gravity wastewater collection lines that are under our feet. And this system is subject to regulation by the EPA as well as TCEQ. So I always like to kind of give an example of our organizational chart just because I think that there's probably a lot more departments and a lot more people that make up the company than what people probably first expect, and we continue to grow. And as such, there are many jobs, many roles, but ultimately, again, that one mission to provide critical services. So leading BPUB is our board of directors. So leadership is delegated to that board, which is composed of 7 members. 6 are appointed by the city commission, and the mayor serves as the 7th member ex officio. Our current board chair is Gerardo Martinez, and really this is, our board is kind of an example of representative leadership. They were appointed by city commissioners who were elected by the community. So it is representative of the people, and that's a major hallmark of public power. Executive management, Marilyn Gilbert is our general manager and CEO. She's responsible for executing the plans and decisions of the board of directors, thereby directing all aspects of the utility systems. So she oversees all day-to-day operations. The company is currently divided into 4 sections. Each has its own executive manager, which we will look at now. Mark Dombrowski is our assistant GM COO. He is responsible for operational functions and ongoing maintenance of all the utilities and ensuring all policies and resolutions are enforced. Currently, the divisions under him are water and wastewater operations, water and wastewater engineering and capital planning, electrical operations, electrical engineering and system operations, power supply and market operations, environmental services, and then a department, energy risk management. Constanza Miner is our CAO. She is responsible for overseeing daily administrative operations and provides input for business planning. The current divisions under her are human resources, customer and support services, and administrative section. The departments under her are key account marketing, energy efficiency and conservation, facility maintenance 511, and facility maintenance here at the annex as well. Mike Perez, he is our CFO. He is responsible for managing BPUB's finances. This includes financial planning, management of financial risk, and financial reporting. The divisions under Mike Perez are Enterprise Solutions and the Finance Office. Ooh, I went one too far. And then finally, Paul Gonzalez. He is our General Counsel and Chief Legal Officer. He is responsible for advising on legal issues and corporate governance, and he works to minimize legal risks for the company. The divisions that report to him are internal audit, which reports functionally to the board and administratively to the CLO, as well as the department's records management, NERC compliance, and real estate. Which brings us to all of you, PUBCAP. This organization was organized in 1983 for the purpose of better informing the board officials about the needs and concerns of the customers. And it's also set up so that in turn the customers, can, basically it's meant to be a two-way communication, a way where we can talk directly to the customers and the customers can talk directly to us. PUBCAP itself is composed of 10 members. They represent a cross-section of the service area, and there's also one staff representative from BPUB. Again, the purpose of PUBCAP more than anything is customer relations. The idea is to provide a forum for customers to be able to express concerns about any issues about PUB or about service. This enables BPUB to improve our own communications to our customers and internally as well. This also gives us an opportunity to identify and discuss any utility issues that might be impacting the service area and be able to respond to those issues directly. And with that, are there any questions?
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So next on the agenda is public comments. Are there any public comments today, Ryan? Or any public comments?
I think we have one public comment maybe from our CEO.
Okay.
Hi, well, I am also a member of public, but I'm also the General Manager CEO, Marilyn Gilbert, and I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank you for your service and for your continued service on this important committee for the organization. But one of the things I wanted to also do is, now that you have several meetings under your belt and several things, what else would you like to see coming forward in this upcoming year? How would you like us to re-engage? Would you like to take a tour of some of our other facilities? Would you like to go to our Hidalgo Energy Center? Do you want us to be more engaged in providing to your respective workplaces maybe additional presentations? So with that, I'll pause there, and I have a couple of other things, housekeeping items I do want to do that, and maybe get a little bit of feedback that Ryan can take back to discuss amongst his team and his executive to figure out on how to revamp and provide things of you all. So, Madam Chair, I will turn it to you, and then from there.
So I would love to attend a lot of the stuff, but I work. I don't get out till 3, so it would be so nice if they had it in the afternoon. But I know other people have flexible schedules, but I don't. So that would be nice if they had them like in the afternoons, but I know sometimes it's not possible. Like the luncheons, all that stuff, I can't go.
Okay.
Can't go.
So for the Hidalgo Energy Center, I think we might be able to work it out on a Saturday if that's convenient. It is a 24/7 facility, it does
Yeah.
run, and so it's just a matter of coordinating with the plant and finding out when you all can do that. Very different to our Salis Rey local plant here that it is. It's a combined cycle, much larger facility, and you might be able to see it run at that time. When it's down for maintenance, then you get to see other opportunities and actually go in there for various different things you normally don't get to see because you have all limits for different things. So it depends on what day we visit is how the tour can be done. And so we can, if we do it on a Saturday, then I will commit to work with my schedule when I'm here and with y'all's schedule, and that way I can accompany you as well, and then also make coordinations, and we'll have lunch and then come back. It's only an hour away from here in Edinburgh, Texas.
I think that would
Is there
work
any
for
other?
all of us, because my schedule is pretty tight also with court, every day. But on a weekend, it would be really more convenient for all, I think, right? I know we're all busy,
That sounds good.
but that's not an excuse, it's just a fact of life, right?
Any other thing, guys, that you
Yeah,
all want to
I'd like to add something. I think that, for the purposes of what we do here in this meeting is, engage and advocate, and we are the Consumer Advisory Panel. And so I think a lot of times the way I describe it is we are kind of the half step between a consumer who may or may not be able to get into a meeting or be here at the time that there is a full board meeting for public comment or whatever that might be. And so I'm wondering if there isn't a way that, not to add more work for more people, but to target an invitation to a specific group of folks that could come, not necessarily to the board meeting, but maybe to one of our meetings,
Okay.
to help facilitate or talk to us individually maybe before they bring up an issue or a concern that they might have, that we can, as a panel, can maybe work with them to try to alleviate a problem or a concern, or then bring something to the proper department here within BPUB.
Okay.
Something like that. I don't know if there's engineering groups or clubs, not that we need them to do more work either, but I think oftentimes we need to re-engage people that we have in the past, because just like there are staff changes within BPUB and within this panel, there are staff changes in those organizations too. And so every once in a while, I think we just need to re-engage folks. But that might be something to consider, specific invitations.
So we'll write it down, and Ryan and I can brainstorm with his division manager and discuss on what other groups would be interested in coming. They may also may want to share information and things that how we impact those areas within the community. So that's a very good point on being able to have a visiting person to come and present at the various meetings. Any other feedback, comments?
Like you, Marilyn, I'm going to take off my committee member hat because I do have a consumer question as a consumer. If a consumer, moi, would like to get I don't know if it's an engineering report or where it would come from, but the city of Brownsville, for a project that I'm working on, is requesting a distance of feet between my property and the nearest PUB line, which currently there are no lines in the larger general area there, even though it's in the city. And I know that there are some lines that are coming because there's development. And so just as a current, who would a consumer, in this case me, call about something as random as that isn't a PUB payment question, it isn't a service question, but it is that question?
Right. So we do have a new Connects department, and they organize the various different departments within the utility, and they kind of become a little bit of a liaison between the various different things. If it happens to be a new development that escalates for key accounts, then key accounts would do that. Some of the information, I understand, is very specific, and believe it or not, will be on our website between our different service policies in there. But I'm not going to make you go through 100 pages worth of documents on where it is when you're looking for specifics. But what I'm going to do is I'll take it upon myself, take it back with the rest of the directors, and maybe come with a shorthand of a small cheat sheet, right, of different things that have commonly asked questions that are already maybe on there. Some of the typical questions that are on there are on our website for the various difference. So if you go to the website, you'll go to key accounts, and there's various different questionnaires on there. You'll go to the site for new developers, and on there you'll have our service policies, which includes a lot of that information for new developments. But you're not looking for design, but you are looking for certain specifics, requirements, and stuff. So those specific questions, believe it or not, are in there, but we have to make it a little bit more user-friendly to be able to get that information, and we'll work also with our digital contact manager to be able to see how we can have a easy searchable area for that, that platform.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Anybody else?
So with that, I do want to give you some upcoming things that are coming in. In the past, some of the PUBCAP members, and I know I might be a little bit early, have attended our safety luncheon that has occurred. We have set a date on November the 20th, and I'm sure that at the next meeting, Brian will submit your formal invitations to you. But I just wanted to note that on you. We have 3 different presentations that occur, and along with our annual Thanksgiving lunch for the employees. And I think a lot of the employees also enjoy you all attending because you get to talk to them and also see some of the various different staff members. So we have a small, tiny program on various different things that we provide at that time. Also for housekeeping, one of those things that I wanted to inform you all was that when there was a charter election change that occurred 4 years ago, and one of those requirements is for the Brownsville Public Utilities Board to annually submit a report of all the various different efficiencies and collaborations between the utility and the city commission, or actually the city of Brownsville. And with that, we happily to report that last night we presented the report, and that report is publicly available on our website, and so we will be presenting as well at the next BPUB board meeting. Our board chair, Mr. Martinez, presented the report just as a high level, but the full document will be available for review on there. There are items such as things that we work throughout the year that we work together, and we also receive feedback of other things not associated with the annual compliance requirement for us to provide to the City Commission. And with that, I wanted to open it up. Are you all interested, since you are part of our organization, as one of those meetings that we provide on a quarterly basis, for you all to also report to the City Commission the work that you have done? Because some of the information that they were requesting was on the integrated resource plan and the hard work that you all did. And we'll be happy to work together, put a presentation on your behalf on some of that work and your input that happened. So I'll open it up to discuss that. Would you all be interested in something like that?
I definitely think so. I mean, I would be interested.
Okay, so then, Brian, if we can put that on the schedule for them for sometime in the future, that we'll also work with the committee to do a presentation on PUBCAP and the various different things that they did throughout the year. And so that way we can coordinate with the City Commission and get on their agenda. So that way they know it's not, because of the structure of the organization, that we are an independent governing body established by the voters of Brownsville. Sometimes I believe that the city is not completely aware of all of the activities that are happening, because you all are looking at them a lot closer. And I think this is a good opportunity for us to share and provide a different venue, and also they have a very public forum of presenting to the community to make them aware, even though this meeting is publicly publicized, as well as our board meetings, but it's another avenue of information to be going out into the community. So, okay.
Great idea. Thank you, Marilyn.
So with that, let me see if I had one more item on there. We have our next board meeting on October the 13th, and SRWA will meet on October the 6th. So those are just the housekeeping things, and I won't keep you more. I just wanted to take this time. I know I got a little bit more than the 3 minutes, but this was more on the structure of the organization and what did you like to see for this incoming year and the work that you like to be a part of. And once again, thank you for being a part of our team.
Thank you. Thank you, Marilyn. Okay, so as Ms. Marilyn said, the next meeting is going to be October the 15th. 2025. So this concludes our meeting. If there's no further business to discuss, then I want to have a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll make the motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll second.
Okay, it is 6:07. Motion carries. Thank you all.
Thank you.